Welcome to the Trading Focus once again. Hope everyone is doing great. So we are going to analyze the market. What are we going to be looking for this week? So let's start from gold. We have been moving up. We have been in the uptrend for long. Now we are still in the uptrend. We are trying to look to create some pullbacks. So what we have to focus on now is to look from the areas where we can buy from, where are stronger demand zones. Okay, so as the market was making a pullback from this area, we're expecting to make a rejection from here or a retracement from this area, at least, or equal high even from the low, this area, so that we can look for a buying as a trend continuation. So then we broke below even this area and then rejected from the small area, this one. Then we started consolidating as a sign of uptrend continuation, but we are waiting from this area which is stronger than where we are standing now. That's why we are expecting gold at least looking to sell from this area, as we are expecting an uptrend continuation. That's where we are waiting for. So what are we looking now? What you see in the market is that we are consolidating from this area. We're rejecting from this area. This is a small supply zone. So as we are rejecting from here, then we're expecting a pullback at least from this area. This is a small supply from here. Okay, this is a supply. If we make a retracement from this area, I'm expecting the market to go down. At least we can make a retracement from here. So I will be looking for buy from this area as an uptrend continuation. That's what I'm looking for from gold. If we continue breaking above this area, I will be looking for buy above this area. So if we start creating a higher highs from here and higher low, I will be looking for buy from this area and as an uptrend continuation. So that's what I'm looking for from gold. Moving forward, let's take a look. Okay, real quick from dollar index. Let's start from the higher time frame. Okay, we are creating a pullback from the downside as a sign of bullish reversal. Okay, so we have this area where we are rejecting from this zone. We swept liquidity from here. This is a liquidity swept from this area. We are rejecting from here. We balanced this area. We are expecting an uptrend continuation. So how can we trust this area so that we can buy from there as an uptrend continuation? So let's take a look from the lower time frame so that we can get an entry from there. Okay, so now we are from the 1 hour time frame. So we created a demand zone. This was a lower low to the lower high, equal low from this area. We can call it double bottom, no problem. This is a neckline and this one is a demand area in general. So we moved up. We didn't come back to make a retracement from this area as we are expecting a bullish reversal. So we continued up. Then we started balancing these areas from the small pullbacks. Then now higher high to the higher low, to the higher high to the higher low. We are expecting a higher high from this area. Okay, so I'm looking for buy from this area. If we stay above this area or if we break below this area, I'll be looking to buy from this demand area as we balance this area from the downside. So I'm expecting a bullish reversal. This is my target from this week, but as I'm expecting the market to continue even as a bullish reversal to this area. So that's what I'm going to be looking for this coming week from DXY. I'm expecting bullish. If we break below this area, I will be looking for another area which is stronger, where there is a high possibility to be reversing from, as they're changing the direction to the upside, this one. So moving to GBPUSD. Okay, we had this target, we traded this from this area, we got a target from here. This is a daily time frame. Moving to the 1 hour time frame, so we go to the target. So let's remove everything and see where are we standing right now. Starting from the higher time frame, weekly time frame, we need to see where are we now and where are we going. So we have this high, this area, we have the previous high, which is this one, and this is where we are rejecting from. So we have to take a look from the lower time frame as we are moving to daily time frame to see if this area is stronger, so that we can make some kind of reversal to the downside. Okay, so let's check from the daily time frame. What do we have? We're rejecting from this area. Okay, this area, remember, was our target. We got there, then we are rejecting from there. So now we are no longer looking for buying entry unless on what we are going to be looking for right now. Moving to the lower time frame H4, what do we have? So we have the market that is trying to reject also again from this area. We created a double top from this area. This is as a supply area. Let's check from the lower time frame also again from 1 hour to see this supply area. Okay, you can call this supply zone, this one. So I'm looking for sell from this area. So if we continue moving up, remember this area, this one of green, this area of green is from the higher time frame. That's why we have to respect it as a strong area. So if we make a reversal from this area, this will be no surprise. So we created the high to the high to the low to the equal high to the low to the high to the lower low. We are waiting for the lower high to continue with the lower low. So what I'm waiting from GBPUSD is a retracement from this area, so that I will take a sell from that, as I'm expecting a bearish reversal. So the target will be from at least the previous strong areas. This one, we have this, we have these areas. These are all the targets. Everywhere where we are expecting any kind of rejection, that is a TP. So I'm expecting to make a retracement from that area so that we can continue downside, or we can make a reversal to the downside. So we are now creating liquidity from this area. This is a liquidity. If we do not make a retracement from this area, what I will be waiting for, I will be waiting for a break at least below, making a lower low from this area. From the lower high, I will be looking for buy, for sell from these areas. So that's what we are expecting from GBPUSD. So moving to EURUSD. Okay, let's take a look on EURUSD. Same scenario as GBPUSD. So simply, we are rejecting from this area. Let me remove everything. Okay, so this is weekly time frame. Yes, weekly time frame. We are rejecting from this area. You can see we are expecting a bearish reversal. Why? We have the areas that we left as imbalance. This can be a small reversal to this area so that we can make a low, and then we start creating a higher high as we continue in the upside. So that's one. Secondly, we can make a low until we get to the previous low, strong area where the market moved up, but we didn't balance this area. then we can start looking for buy from that area as an uptrend continuation. So that's what I will be looking for from the higher time frame. Let's now move to the lower time frame and see what is going on. Lower time frame, as you have seen, rejecting from this area. What do we have as a confirmation to make a sell? Okay, for our time frame, okay, checking well from here, as we are rejecting from this area, we have also a supply zone, this one. Okay, if we have a supply zone from that area, what does it mean? As we are trying to as we are struggling to break below this area, waiting for the lower high to start looking for the lower low as a bearish reversal or a deep pullback. So this will be a retracement from this area. Maybe we can change the direction also as an uptrend continuation. This will be a deep pullback from the small time frame. Will be look like a reversal. So that's what we are focusing on from this coming week on Euro USD. Okay, so now let's move to the GBP JPY GJ. This one is the last one that we are going to talk about. We have been buying. We are still buying. We are looking to get to this target. Why? Where did we start from? Okay, so let's use another one that is, I think everyone who have been watching from our live chat, you should have been taking these trades. This is daily time frame. We have been rejecting from this area or reversing from this area. This one, we are from daily time frame. This area is stronger. Okay, swept liquidity from this area. We balance this area. We are expecting a uptrend continuation. As we started from this area, this was a bullish reversal. So then from the lower time frame, what did we get from there? So even remember from here, we are still in the uptrend from the higher time frame. As long as we are in the uptrend, the target is still from these areas, okay, at least. Then we are from this area, from the lower time frame. What are we looking for now? We got an entry from this area. We moved up. I shared this from the live chat. This was on live. In the few minutes also, we are coming with the chat live on our channel. You can check there and keep looking on how can you enter from those areas. So we moved up. I'm not going to discuss about everything from this area because this one was on the live chat. So from 30 minutes, we have been creating just entry only as an uptrend continuation. Why this was the target? Why this is a target still now? So because this was the last stronger buying area, okay? The market tried to move up from this area, then we moved down. So this area left as an imbalance area. This one, you can see it. So then this is our target to balance this area because we don't know. You never know. Maybe the market is going to tap on this area. Then we move down. Then we start also consolidating from the low. And then after that, we continue in the upside. That's why we targeted this area. So what are we looking for right now? Let's see. What do we have? There's not much to talk about on GBPUSD. If we get an opportunity to create a pullback from these areas, the areas like this, okay, this one, this is another one, okay, I will be looking for buy. How? Okay, low, looking for the uptrend continuation. The target is still the same as this one. Also from this area, I'm looking for buy from this area. When we make a retracement from there, so I'll be looking for buy. my focus is to continue in the upside. That was the pair of the week, because we took it from the downside, then we continued moving up. So you can see all of these entries we took from the last week. So the target is still the same from this area. If you are watching our live chart, you should have taken these trades. So guys, those are different kinds of the pair that I wanted to talk about, and even dollar index. So I'm looking forward to be with you on the live chat. Make sure that you subscribe on the channel, and then we stay together. Thank you so much for your time. Until next time, take care and be safe.